How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Tressa Collectibles gameplay video. My name is Mike, and joining me today, as always, is Randall.
How's it going, everybody?
And starting off of our Dragon Maid gameplay showcases, we are going to have a kind of mirror match. You guys already saw our deck profile featuring the Goldbar Trace combo. Why don't you explain to that as... Let's just keep that in. Why don't you explain that to us, Randall, real quick?
Sure. So, our level 1 Toru combo that we are both rolling with here is a 5-5 combo that has the climax combo that says we get to look at up to 3 cards from the top of our deck and choose up to 1 card from among them and add it to our hand. It's able to add any type of card, events, or climaxes. So the idea with this level 1 line is to try to repeatedly loop this Toru combo, grab the climax over and over again, and then use other abilities such as our Brainstorm or our Swimsuit Kobayashi to get our Torus back and then continue comboing over and over and over again. So in this particular game, since we're both running this combo,
it's going to have... we're going to be pushing a lot of Swimsuit Torus up front over and over again.
Yup. But our level 3 line is where the decks differ. So the 3-2 that I'm running is a Toru. She has on-play heal, and then climax combo with the choice climax on attack. I can either burn 1 for free, or I can pay 2, discard a human or dragon character to burn however much I want.
Yeah, you say a number, it burns for that number. Like, Toru will just do whatever you tell her. You want to burn 24? Sure. Burn 24?
I don't think I'll be burning 24 today.
Burn a million? Sure, let's go.
Okay. Meanwhile, you're on 8 bar with the Iruru combo.
Correct. I am on 8 bar. The Iruru has 2 effects. Her non-climax combo effect is on attack, reveal the top card of our deck, and if it is a human or dragon, we can burn 1. And then climax combo with the gold bar. When you play the climax, you can pay 1 stock, and then during that turn, once per turn, when damage dealt by her is cancelled, you immediately deal the same amount of damage equal to her soul. Now do note that she has 3 souls, so if you play a 1k1, she'll become 4 base soul. So the idea is that you can attack, and if you top check correctly, you can burn 1, and then it gives you multiple instances of damage so that it increases the chance of you cancelling to be able to deal another swing of damage. So if you have 2 or 3 of these Irurus, you can definitely deal out some very, very lethal numbers.
All right, let's get right into it. Yeah, so the one big difference between our end games is the climax that they come with. So I have choice, you have Goldbar, and that creates some, despite us both running the same level 1 combo, it creates some very different dynamics for how we're going to be recurring our pieces in the mid game.
Yeah, you'll see that despite surface level, our decks are actually very, very different. My build, the 8 bar build, kind of goes to the extreme of saying I want to do combo every turn with the level 1 Toru. You basically only do that and then you just go to level 3. Whereas it's kind of still the same idea with the bar choice, but then we have a lot of, you know, kind of more practical normal cards like level 2s that can answer your opponent's threats at level 2. Whereas this build is like, okay, I'm going to go for Goldbar, and then I'm going to go for Goldbar, and then I'm going to go for Goldbar. So as a result, this deck doesn't actually run any level 2s. This deck runs like 20-some zeros.
Yeah. I think it might even be like 24, 26 or something.
Yeah.
It's like some ridiculous amount of zeros.
No 2s, and then you have like 6 3s, and that's it.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, I'll be going first. Let's see what we can start with here. Alright. I'm going to be discarding 2 cards. I will discard my 3-2 and my level 1 backup.
Okay. On my end, you ever have a hand so good that you kind of hate you kind of hate it because like you can't really mulligan that much?
24 zeros.
Exactly. All right. So I'll just play it on the safe side and I'll discard 1.
Yeah. So you seemed a little bit conflicted about discarding the Iruru. So what is the idea behind potentially
not necessarily the Iruru, just if I just wanted to discard more than just the Iruru.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like I have all these really nice zeros, but I kind of want to see them later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That being said, though, your deck does not run a whole lot of green despite being 8 bar. So it could have been a consideration to potentially maybe keep the Iruru.
Yeah, that's actually why I'm keeping this other green card in my hand.
Alright, let's get this game started. I'm going to start by clocking this choice climax. Don't need that for level 1. We want the other one. And I'm going to start with the best turn 1 play, which is our Toru center runner. She's 3/5 power with the downside all of Mike's characters get pay 2 encore. And some dirt in the sleeve, on the sleeve. It looks lewd if we leave it there.
was there on some sensitive areas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so anyways, and then at the start of Mike's attack phase, I can move this to the front row center slot. So we'll go ahead and direct attack for 2.
1, 2. 2 is good.
All right, go ahead.
Turn. Okay. So we can answer the total here pretty nicely, actually.
Oh no.
Okay, so we're going to clock this green as scheduled to draw 2. Ideally, we don't want to level our level 1 combo. Like Randall mentioned, this deck does actually not run that many green cards, so. Okay, so we're going to respond to his Toru by playing 2 Torus. And we are going to play this Kobayashi. She has 2 effects. The first is I can rest herself, give one of my characters 15. And then when one of my other characters is sent into waiting room from stage, if she's in the back row, I can sack herself to bring that character back to rest. So I'm going to rest herself to give 15 here. And the idea behind that is if he wants to stay on this lane, I get to just have 2 characters alive. But if I give it here, then he can just stay here, and then it makes me crash into this, which makes it easier for him to answer the middle Toru here.
Because that one wouldn't be able to
Because this one can't run. The Toru only runs to middle. So this configuration allows me to either have this Toru alive or have both Torus alive. Alright, so let's go ahead and starting to attack.
Alright, I'll go here.
Okay. Frontier. 4-1.
Take the 1.
And then direct attack. Goldbar. This is the level 1 Goldbar, so I'm very happy to see that. Blind stock, and that's 2.
Take 2.
Here we go.
Alright, let's see what we could do here. I'm going to draw for turn. I'm going to clock... I'll clock another choice climax. And then I will play a drop search. Use her effect, pay 1, discard a card. I will discard the level 3 Toru. We don't need that yet. And I'm going to grab... Let's see. We have plenty of options that we can grab here, actually. I'm going to get the level 0 Kobayashi. So this card has 2 effects. The first one is I can... actually, I'm just going to...
You're just going to go back, right?
Yeah, so I'll play her, and I'll use her effect. I can discard a human or dragon character, so I'll discard. And I search for a card that has Resonate, or I search for the level 0 Kobayashi Brainstorm, which is exactly what I want right now.
Yep. Kobayashi Brainstorm in this set has a lot of support cards and packages revolving around her. The 3-2 early play, you have the 2-1 Toru. This is basically the centerpiece of a lot of different builds, so it's nice that we not only have a search for the level 0 Toru, but we also have things like the 1-0 Toru that can salvage bond it.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and just put this here. I'm going to put my drop search in the middle. Her effect is she gives another character in the front row center slot +1 soul, but I don't want to play another character to attack with right now. So,
okay.
And I don't want to attack with either of these. So we're just going to put her in the front middle, and she's going to be the one doing the attacking this turn. And I want her in the middle because when Mike runs her over, he'll probably have a character here, which means that this can't run anymore. So I'll go to attack phase.
Alright, so I'll run to the middle just to mitigate some damage.
Yeah, and I'll side attack for 1.
That's good.
Go ahead.
Stand my characters and draw for turn. Some options here that we can think about. I don't think that I'm going to be able to have the opportunity to use this Kana effect early on for the drag. So I'm going to clock her. She has an effect where on play I can pay 1 discard 1 to move one of my opponent's characters to another slot. But in this particular scenario, I don't think that's really going to happen. We'll get her back later because she does have an on-play top check to rearrange ability, which is really nice for our level 3 game. Okay. So let's move the Toru back here. Like Randall said, it's really hard for me to reverse that 500 power Kana. But at this point, he's going to level 1 next turn anyway, so...
Well, it's really easy. It's
really hard for me to also reverse myself. Realistically, I would also need my own Kobayashi Brainstorm. But I only have one in my hand. I don't want to attack with that, so... Let's just attack. I think we can just swing a couple times and call it a day.
Sounds good.
I don't think I want to Brainstorm because there's not really anything valuable in there. Though I do have a blind stock. And I probably should pay that out. Just in case. Okay, alright. We will Brainstorm after all. So, play my own Kobayashi Brainstorm that out. It was the 1-1. And I salvage 1.
Wow, cards.
Cards. Alright. Let's take this opportunity to get the level 0 Toru. It's always nice to have one copy of this on hand. So on play, discard a Climax Salvage, which when I'm playing 8 bar, it should come out fairly often. And then when I play a Climax, I can bounce herself, give one of my characters 1k cross turn. Let's go ahead and attack.
Yep.
For 2.
1, 2. Take the 2, and I'm going to level... So this card is a level 2 killer. Obviously run as like a tech card against level 2s, but as Mike said...
This deck has no level 2s.
So I don't think we need that card, but we need green, so...
Okay.
See ya.
Frontier, 2.
1, 2. Take the 2. I now have both my colors that I need. Cool. So I will draw for turn. I'm going to clock a 3-2 Toru. Draw 2 cards. And we're going to start with a Brainstorm from the Kobayashi. We hit 1, hit 1. So I will grab my Toru. We will play the Toru. I'm going to use my other Kobayashi's second effect, where I can sack her and discard a card. I'm going to sack this anti-change. I don't think I'm going to need this either this game. And we're going to grab another Toru, which we will also play. And we will finish it off with a third Toru.
The swimsuits are coming.
And speaking of swimsuits...
The swimsuits are here!
One more swimsuit. So this, my Kobayashi is going to allow me to save one of my Torus once Mike swings at me and reverses one of mine. And with that... we are good to go with our combo.
Okay.
So, the Toru has 5,500 power as long as I have 2 or more other human or dragons. So these are all 6/5. I mean, like, I could rest this, but don't really need to.
Yeah.
And then the combo is on attack if I have 2 or more other human or dragons. I get to look it up to 3, add anything from among them to my hand, and send the rest to a waiting room. So, seeing as you are at 0-5, I want to attack for a 2 first to hit you to exactly 7 damage, so you don't get any overflow damage information.
Yep.
So we will look at 1, we will look at 2, we will look at 3, and I am going to choose this card. And we will drop a choice and a 3-2 early play.
Yeah, really nice. You can add anything, and your opponent doesn't get to see it.
Yep. And this is going to be 4-2.
Okay, 1, cancel.
Alright, we will go for this one next. We will look at 1, 2, 3. We will add this, and I will drop these.
Okay.
And this is going to be 4-2.
1, 2, level. Go ahead and level our green here.
As planned.
As planned.
And for our third attack, we will look at 1. Debating if I want to go further.
Yeah, how many in waiting room right now for climaxes?
4 here, and then this.
Okay. Alright.
I think in the interest of keeping climaxes in my deck, it might be a good idea to stop here. So I'm going to do that. I will stop, I will take this card, and this is going to be 4-3.
Okay. 1, cancel.
Okay. Over to you.
Alright, so you're 5 out, right?
I am now 5 out, yes.
Okay. So let's kind of briefly talk about information gathering. So in my position, if I were Randall, if I didn't already have another gold bar in my hand, I would probably top check 3 on the last one as well to try to find another gold bar. So that would probably mean he has another gold bar in hand for next turn already. So he probably has 2 climaxes left. And then we can also assume that he's also going to just do a Toru combo next turn. Not that our particular deck has any kind of counterplay to that information, but it's kind of information to keep in mind. Draw for turn. Okay. Those being 5/5s are kind of tough to deal with. Okay, let's clock Kobayashi. We might need this runner to contest his board. But hopefully we can just get more 1/0 Torus.
Yeah.
Okay. We do have 1 copy in here, so let's try to hit a brainstorm with Kobayashi.
He's too good.
We got more than we bargained for.
He's just too good.
Okay.
So how many are you out now?
I am out 1, 2. I'm out 4.
4. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, no, sorry, 5. I'm out 5.
Okay.
Okay, let's count our deck. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 cards in our deck. Pretty comfortable number to be at, I would say.
So with triple combo, you can go through 12.
Funny story. I don't have triple combo.
Duh.
Which is fine, honestly. I can just do double combo, still go to full hand, and then we'll just call it a day there. Yeah. I think this is what I want. Let me double check again, real quick. Actually, the Toru 3, 5, 4, 5, 6. The Toru will be able to contest one of his anyways. Okay, I will not get this. And I'll just start actually prepping for my level 3. Swimsuit battle. Swimsuit battle.
Yep.
Okay, so now we actually do need to assign the extra power, so we'll rest Kobayashi to give Toru 15.
Yep.
This puts her up at 5k, 6k with the climax to his 5/5.
Yeah.
Anything else I want to do here? I'm going to be overhand. But at the same time, I don't really want to overplay any of my board characters, so we'll just accept that as is. Okay, 1k1. We'll start here, see what we trigger. Front. 4-2.
1, 2. Take the 2.
Next, middle Toru will front, activate climax combo, top check up to 3, and add anything. Let's add this and discard these Torus. Trigger 4-2.
1, 2. Take, unfortunate, but we will level. I'm gonna level the level 0 Kobayashi.
Okay. And then front, climax combo. We have 8 cards left in deck. Let's look at one more. Okay. Add this, discard these.
Okay.
Trigger 4-2.
1, 2, and cancel.
Okay.
Alright, so you're out.
I am out 6, and then I have to discard for hand size. Discard this level 0 Toru.
Okay, how many of each are you out?
1, 2. I am out. Let's see. So there's 1, 2, 3. There's 3 of each.
3 of each?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to send this to waiting room and then resolve my Kobayashi. When she's in my back row and my other character is sent from stage to waiting room, I can sack her to bring that character back. Additionally, when this one is sent to waiting room, I'm going to 2-stock Encore since the Toru gives me 2-stock Encore. Bring this one back. This one can go.
Oh, sounds like a plan.
Then I will draw for a turn. Okay. I'm going to not clock since I have a good old triple combo incoming.
Yeah.
Let's see. We will go with the third Toru. And I'm also going to play this 1-0 Toru. So she has an on-play discard bond. So I will discard this Toru to grab a second copy of my Kobayashi. I want this one in my hand for resonance abilities.
Yeah. When you're playing the early play Toru, it's really important to have the Kobayashi in hand, otherwise she doesn't do anything.
Okay. Let's see. So I do have the option to use the Kobayashi's second effect, where I rest her with a full board to draw one, discard one. But that being said, I do have the option to grab from the Toru combos anyway. So it's basically whether or not I would want both of these cards. Let's see, what is in my hand? I think, given that there is one card in my hand that I could afford to get rid of, if I find something better, I will use the effect. So I will draw a card. And, that's very interesting. And, I think I will discard this Toru.
Okay.
Given what I got, I am actually considering not triple comboing, and instead pushing up this Toru to attack. So this Toru also gained 3k on play, so she is currently 6/5, and I would be able to contest your entire board. And I think we'll go with this, and then I'll save this one for a future turn if you catch my drift. And we will play the 1k one.
So hand size is 5?
Hand size is 4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it would have been full hand size if I attack with this in combo, but I am okay here with not going for triple combo.
Right.
And this also opens me up to get a card off of like a trigger potentially after refreshing while not going overhand.
Yeah. So you were refreshing with
6,
missing 2
2
level
bars.
ones.
2 bars, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna front here for 7/5, and I'm gonna front here first because I know there's a clean trigger. So this is gonna be for 2.
Okay. Cancel.
Okay. Okay.
There you go.
Refresh points. All right, with our second combo, we will front and attack. And I'm going to take this and drop some level 0s. And this is going to be for... Unfortunately, didn't get a soul trigger in here. Would have liked to get one in case I triggered choice. Just don't trigger choice.
Yeah, just trigger bar.
For 3.
1, 2, 3. Who's good?
Okay, and then with the last one, we'll top check. 1, 2, 3. We have some very interesting choices here. I think I'm actually going to go with this. I was debating between these two. I think I'm going to go with this. And then I will drop Leafa counter and stock swap.
Definitely interesting choices, yeah. Okay.
And this is going to be for 2, 3.
1, 2. So I'm refreshing with 7, missing the level 1.
Right. I wonder what Mike's going to do next.
What you're doing right now.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so like we mentioned at the beginning, this is basically just a game plan. Loop combo every turn. It's the easiest way for Kobayashi to kind of keep pushing damage while maintaining resources and being able to kind of fix deck state.
Yeah. Ideally, you would like to be playing against a deck that doesn't have a very impactful mid-game with like early plays, because that would allow you to continue just doing what we're doing, and it's like, I kill your board, you kill my board, I kill your board. And then we just we're just chilling.
Yeah, we're just having a good time. So it's having a nice day at the
pool.
pool.
Yep.
Okay, so refresh point first. Finish the 3. And I level with 7 damage. Alright, now it's time to get my yellow. And out of the 3 here, I think the Kobayashi is the least useful one. Now you're reversed. Okay. Just like what Randall did when Toru was sent to the waiting room, I'm going to activate Kobayashi's effect, bring her back in rest, and these 2 can go. Stand, draw for turn. I kind of want to save my stock for the Wombo combo, Dream. So, am I okay with clocking here? Let's see, how is our board setup going to go? 1, 2, 3. Play these 3 cards, play a climax, and I'm going to go to 4 hand. double combo the 6th hand. If I trigger Goldbar, that'll be perfect. Okay, so I will not clock. Play another Kobayashi. Play another Toru. And then end it off with this 1/1 Iruru. The Iruru is on play. If I have 4 or more other dragon or human characters, I can choose a card in my waiting room, or choose a character in my waiting room and put it into my stock, so it's a stock refund. And then also on play, she gets 4k if I have another human or dragon. So this card's inclusion in both of our decks is for the express purpose of killing 1/1 Ninos. But in this case, it's just a nice beater that will kind of kill whatever it's facing. Position like this is the biggest, and then we'll give 1/5 here to the second biggest, and then 1k. Do I want to draw this card, actually? You know what? Let's draw this card. So since I have a full board, I'm going to use Kobayashi to draw one, discard one. And... okay, let's discard this.
Okay.
And then 1k1.
Yep.
Front attack for 2.
1, 2. Take the 2.
Then we'll declare front. Climax combo. Top check. And add this. Discard these. Trigger for Goldbar. Okay. And then we have 1 stock.
1, 2. Take the 2. Can I cancel,
you
please?
are taking some damage.
Can I cancel?
Alright, front. Climax combo. Top check. We are out 0. Let's just chill then. We'll add the card that we're looking at and then trigger for 2.
1, 2. Cancel.
Alright, there you go.
Okay. Over to me. I will draw for turn. I'm going to choose not to clock once again, with the idea that I feel like I'm just going to get back more Torus. And I will start with a brainstorm.
Yep. The logic is if you don't cancel, the climaxes are in there somewhere, and they're not in the brainstorm apparently.
Don't worry. We have more. There's more where that came from. I'll do a second brainstorm. Hit 1, hit 2, hit 3.
That's where they are.
And then now with my Torus, I will be able to just get out of here.
Yep.
So with that, let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I have more than enough, yeah. So I will grab one of my Toru level 3s and 2 Toru combos. And yep, we will play our Torus.
I've never seen that card in my life.
Never ever. Actually, do I? Well, yeah, I do need the Toru for the mill. So
because you're thinking like you're already gonna have excess hand, right? But
yeah,
gotta have the mill.
We'll play over one of our brainstorms with Kobayashi.
Yeah.
And then we'll just effect here. Okay, let's play 1k1.
Yep.
Let me just double check how many I'm out right now. So I am out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Okay.
So depending on how the first 2 goes, I might want to slow roll the last one. We'll front here. Look at 1. Look at 2. Look at 3. I'm going to take this, and we're going to discard a Goldbar and a level 2.
Okay.
And this is going to be 4, 2.
1, 2. 2's good.
Okay, next one, front. I'll look at 1. Okay, so I need to see... okay. Look at 2. Look at 3. This is the card I will add, and these are the cards I will discard. This is going to be 4, 2.
1, 2. Oh no, my 3 2s.
How are you taking damage?
I am out 1.
Yep. All right, for the last one, I will front. I'm just going to look at 2 cards. That way I trigger this and end with 1 card in deck.
Yep.
So we will look here. I'm going to add this, dropping a refresh counter. And this is going to be 4, 2.
Okay. Cancel.
All right, and then I'm overhand by 1. So I will discard. Okay, I'm going to be real. This is kind of a tough decision on what to discard. I will discard Iruru.
Okay, and may I assume you're 7 out with choice missing?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to activate Kobayashi to save this Toru, and the rest can go.
Yep. I wonder what Mike's doing this turn.
I am kind of spooked. There's a lot of climaxes here. Draw for turn.
Just brainstorm hit 3 like I did.
Okay. So here, luckily enough, is where this card comes in. So we're not gonna clock, but I'm gonna activate her on-play effect. Discard a Goldbar to salvage any character. This allows us to kind of just filter away excess gold bars. Now I'm thinking I could go ham on early play Taurus to kind of heal down. But at the same time, I don't feel like Randall can kill me next turn anyway, since he only has 5 stock. So I'm not super concerned about healing here. I would rather preserve my compression and also get more stock to just build up a gigantic army of the Iruru level 3s. So I think I'll just go with the cards that can kill this board. So we'll go ahead and salvage the Toru. Play Toru.
Are there any Iruru level 3s in the waiting room?
No.
Okay.
At this point, I think leaving up one Toru is probably fine. I don't really want to commit another card here to the board.
What's your hand size?
6. I could push up the Toru like that, and then I can play Goldbar, and then attack twice, and probably be overhand if I trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I also have a blind stock that I haven't paid out, so there could be a Goldbar there as well.
So what is the nature of gold bars?
Yep. You know what? I think I'm willing to just settle for this configuration. Normally speaking, the Toru is really nice because you can bounce yourself back when you play a climax to get another character 1k cross turn. You use her on-play effect. For here, I think my hand is pretty good already, so I'm going to just play the 1k1.
Sure.
I think we're okay with siding here. Just make sure that we can do that 1 damage to make sure he gets to level 3. And this is smaller anyway, so we'll start with the side. And side for 1.
Alright, there's the 1. That's a card I would definitely like to have right about now.
Yeah.
Better watch out. If I draw a second copy, you're in trouble.
Do you have the second copy in waiting room?
Yes.
Okay.
I remember I declined to take it earlier.
Right. I wasn't sure if you had if that was a previous deck rotation or not.
Yeah, it was this one. Okay. Yeah, so this event is a stock swap and salvage one. So with Mike going for 9 stock the dream and having a very small deck, and you're out how many climaxes?
3. Okay, so we do have some options. Well, depending on how my first top check goes,
Level up.
we might refresh with the entire deck.
I mean, I'm never getting this. The game's not going to go long enough for me to get another deck rotation, probably, so... Okay.
Okay. For an attack, climax combo. Top check. Alright, so the question is...
Do you keep going?
How greedy am I? Things can potentially be really bad if I trigger Goldbar. Just like disastrous levels of bad. If I stop here, I trigger Goldbar and I blind stock, and I add 1, trigger Goldbar,
then you're dead.
then I might be dead. Alternatively, I can go 3 and then trigger. Or I can basically force myself to refresh here, which... Okay, I think I'm going to actually stop on 1.
Right.
With the idea that if I trigger Goldbar, I probably won't blind stock. And then I'll just discard the excess Goldbar because I'm over hand size.
Okay.
Alright, so that's for 2. That is clean.
Cancel.
Okay. And then front, climax combo, top check. We'll stop. And then trigger, Goldbar, add to hand.
So that was a level 1 gold bar?
That was the level 1 Goldbar. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stock. So I already have enough stock.
For the dream.
For the dream. But if I get another stock, I can play a Kobayashi and Toru early play.
I mean, so you have enough for 9 stock the dream, which is triple Iruru with triple combo, but you don't have 3 Iruru.
So, oh, this is true.
So...
But I can get it next turn.
That means you probably have Ditch Climax Salvage in hand, because otherwise you would probably need to Brainstorm, which means you need 1 stock for that.
I think...
Cards in the deck? 3? 3.
Alright. So we have 3. I think I only have one blind stock that I don't know about. I might be incorrect here, but I think there's only one possibility. I think the greedy play here is to blind stock, so I will play it safe, make sure that I still have climaxes in there. I don't want to die to Randall declaring like 7.
Yeah.
And then... So that'll be the end of...
Well, I need to
wait,
take
hold
attack.
on.
You triggered the Goldbar.
Okay, I triggered the bar.
You're
so
deciding on the stock.
Yeah. I will not blind stock, and this is for 2.
Cancel.
Okay, end of turn. Discard the one I just triggered.
Okay, so how many going back right now?
5.
5 in waiting room?
5 in waiting room, yeah.
Okay.
4 level 1s.
Alright. Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm going to clock a level 0 Toru. Draw 2. This is a hand.
Certainly, you might call it one of the hands of all time.
Definitely one of the hands of all time. All right, I'm going to lead off with your worst nightmare. On play, I draw up to 2 and discard 1.
Mm-hmm.
So draw 1, draw 2, discard 1. And then I'm going to follow it up with a copy of my level 3 Toru, which will let me heal 1.
Mm-hmm.
The idea here is that I'm okay with playing this now, because even if he runs it over, I can use my Kobayashi to bring it back for future shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to rest this, just give 1500 here, I guess.
Yeah, just by principle.
And probably these two, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to play a Goldbar.
That's a Goldbar.
It is a Boldgar.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to start by using the Toru's effect on attack, discarding 2.
Yep.
I will discard double early play to mill the bottom 4.
Okay.
And burn X.
So in this situation, since I only have 3 cards left in deck, what I'll need to do is I'll need to mill the 3 first. Well, good thing I didn't blind stock. So we'll mill the 3 first. Now that I don't have any more deck, I have to refresh. I will take the refresh point, and then I will mill the last card from the mill 4, and then I will burn X equals the number of climaxes milled.
Yep.
So this does put me back at 6, I believe.
Yeah.
So I did, in hindsight, blind stock 1.
Darn, his unluckiness turned into my unluckiness.
This is the, just in case you had stock swap, you know? I was like, okay, leave 1 there. Okay, so...
Nice.
Point.
Nice.
Mill the last one, and then burn 1. Wait,
no,
burn 1 from
top.
top.
Off the top.
Okay, level. This is Soul Trigger. I don't need Soul Trigger.
Okay, and then for the trigger, this is going to be for 3.
Okay, 1, cancel.
Alright, I'll go with the Toru next for 3. 4.
Uh-oh. Cancel.
Okay, now you're good, you're good.
There was a hint of danger there.
Alright, front here, and I do have the combo, so I will look at up to 3. I will add this to my hand, and I will trigger for 2.
Okay, 1, 2. Okay.
Alright, let's see the dream.
Alright, so if we draw a Goldbar, then we're just automatically set. Otherwise, we have to find a hit off a Brainstorm. Given that this is my final turn.
Time to clock.
Yeah, this is definitely my final turn.
Yeah, Iruru top end is the kind of deck where you don't look back. You just go and you hope they're dead. Because Iruru herself is not a healer. She just has those double finisher-oriented abilities.
Okay, we're going to clock the Kobayashi to draw 2. Next, we do have 1 stock to spare since we need 9 stock for triple Iruru. We have 10 stock, 3, 6, 9, 10. So let's try to hit a Brainstorm. And we do hit.
Yep.
Salvaging our last copy of the level 3 Iruru. Next, I'm going to play the level 0 Miss Kobayashi. I'm not going to use her effect to search for the resonance But I will utilize her second effect, where I can send one card from my hand to waiting room and sacrifice herself to salvage any character. And Kana's back. So the Kana I mentioned earlier, she has a top check 2 effect. It'll really help me with seeing if I need to seeing if I need to change my deck state more with the top check 2. But I guess technically I can't really even do anything about it. But it'll help me confirm my triggers at least. So on play, top check 2. I have acknowledged the 2 cards. Alright, let's play 3 Irurus.
Yep. There's the blind stock.
Goldbar.
Yep.
Okay. Well, just in case, let's play Kobayashi and assign power to here. I guess they're both 10, right?
Both. Yeah, they're both 10.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
We'll just assign power here.
Yep.
1k1. When I play the climax, each Iruru is pay 1. So I'll pay 1 3 times, and they get the cancel redo soul damage ability. Okay. These are all 4 soul. So let's start with this, because I'm thinking here we'll just start with the 4 and see how it goes. Front attack, reveal top. If it is a human or dragon, burn 1.
Okay, so the climax combo gives you cancel, on cancel, burn equal to the soul of your Iruru. So
Correct.
The worst possible thing that can happen right now is I cancel these ones. That is literally the worst possible thing that can happen.
Okay, so the 1 goes through, and this is swinging for 4.
1, cancel the 4.
Okay, so climax combo activates, burn 4.
Cancel the 4.
Ooh, that's perfect for you. Okay.
Is it? I would have rather canceled later, man.
Well, canceling the 4s either way. Really good. Okay, now I have to think, because the next trigger is kind of spicy.
Sounds like it's not a character.
I could swing for...
Oh, it's a trigger.
I could swing for 2, or 4, or 5. Yeah, 2, 4, or 5. Would I want to swing for 2, 4, or 5? I think 4 is fine. Yeah, no, let's front here.
Front? Okay.
Actually, no. Is front here? If I take ping 1... No, I think 4 is good. Alright, so we'll side here. Reveal top. Turn 1.
Take the 1.
And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minus 1, so side for 4.
1. Cancel. That is so early. Oh no.
Alright, burn 4.
1, 2, 3. I need it to be right here. No, I'm dead.
Alright, so... Hey, if I reveal a climax and then you double cancel the next 2, you're still in it. But what I'm going to do here, since I do have 4 soul, is we'll side.
Yep.
And then reveal top. It is not a character, so I don't burn, but this is side for 1.
I only had 1 left, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I still had the choice in my hand,
Right.
and I was 6 out. No, I needed to get some really late cancels, but
so you can force a refresh.
I got only first card cancels, so that was slightly unfortunate. The plan, I think probably based on where your deck state ended up. How many climaxes were you out at that point?
At which point?
At the end of the game.
At the end of the game, I had another climax left in the 3-card deck.
So there's 1 left?
Yeah. So I top checked 2 clean, and then it turns out there was 2 clean, and then 2 climaxes, and then 2 clean.
I think what the play probably would have been was sacrifice this, save this, stand these, play another Toru, go down to 2 stock, and this gives me enough stock to use both of their abilities.
Yeah.
And I have enough hand to
Activate
do
everything. Yeah.
with climax. But unfortunately...
No, that was definitely my final turn as well.
Yeah. Too many early cancels, and it just left too much room between the cancels for me to just take this 4.
Yeah.
Ideally, I would have been able to cancel those 4s very late, like on 3s and 4s, and that would allow my deck to get to a point where I could go into the next deck and then potentially try to get more cancels in the next deck rotation. But unfortunate that we weren't able to get into our next combo turn with as like crazy as it was going to end up being, because this is like everything in the kitchen sink right here.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that pretty much just shows the power of the Iruru combo. She just kind of hammers in tons and tons of damage at the expense of, if you don't kill them, you are probably like Omega dead.
Yeah, because she doesn't have a non-play effect. She doesn't heal or anything. And if you're not killing them, then it's tough.
Yeah, but
it also does need a lot of resources, right? Like I need 9 stock to do what I just did, which normally it's kind of difficult.
Yeah, but we definitely showcased the mid game a lot in this particular deck.
I wonder how many times we cumulatively resolve level 1 Toro. It has to be like at least 10 or something.
I mean, between the both of us, I think it was probably like around like 14 or something. I even resolved it at level 3, so yeah. That pretty much wraps it up for this gameplay. I'm going to be playing this again.
Yeah, so this is kind of like the game plan when you're playing against the deck, like we mentioned, where they're doing their thing, you're doing your thing. You can kind of just contest the board with the level 1 Torus. We're going to be featuring this build again in the following match, but we are going to be playing, pitting it against something else that is a lot different. So maybe we'll see Randall have some different lines of play on the journey to getting to level 3. But until then, this has been Mike and Randall on the Tressa's Collectibles channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Later.